Alrighty. I've got Sully here. We've got him on e-collar, so this is his first session doing an e-collar training on the leash out in public. We're in an area we don't usually go in, but he did fine yesterday with no e-collar. We're using a lot of sniff breaks. He still isn't taking food rewards as much, so we're still working on that. And when we're introducing e-collar, we're using the level of least response. This is the level that, the lowest level that the dog feels where you're getting the response of what you want. So with him, when I push this, Sully, stay. He gets like a little bit of an ear twitch. I tested it inside and outside. He's working on a 1 with both. We're not using vibrate or tone on here, so it's the bottom button on this system. And right now, about every 40 to 60% of correction, so kind of maybe towards like 50, he's getting the e-collar used, because he's not used, or he's not new to this device. No, Sully, stay. So we're just teaching him again that, no, Sully, stay, that the e-collar correction is equal to a leash correction. So we're going to work with that a little bit. I just had him do a little sniff break, having him pull down in the shade here for just a second, and we're going from there. I'm also going to try and see if he'll eat a little bit. He's being real picky with things right now, whether he wants to eat or not. So we're, like I said, like before, we're trying to get him to eat in multiple environments. Sully, leave. Good boy. Yes, good job. Now, and usually it takes him a little bit. So like if he's been sitting in an environment for a little while, he'll take food more readily. Like here, we've been here for 2.5 minutes about, and now he's kind of taking food a little bit more. So, yes. Good boy. And this is a mix of like freeze-dried, a couple treats, some of his kibbles. Just like I said, trying to get him used to eating, because Sully does not eat pretty much outside of training. He gets like a little bit in the morning, and then the rest of his food is coming from here. So really trying to build up that food motivation and get him used to eating in multiple environments. When I'm first doing e-collar training, I also like to do short bursts. So I'll use it, short bursts, and then do nothing. Use it, short bursts, then do nothing. Like I said, he's already used to this. He's used to having it on him, so we didn't have to go through that process. It's just that he's typically used to, vibrate, and now he's used to. Sully, leave. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Now, the one thing we are doing with him, because he does have such a dominant reaction to dogs most typically, is we are going to use the e-collar to interrupt that. So when I see Sully stay, when I see him start to react, I'm going to press that button. Nope. It's like right now I'm not going to use it. Sully, sit. Down. Good. Leave. No. Yes, good boy. You and sticks. So we're going to go from there. I'll restart a new video. Really kind of get him to hang out here. He's obviously getting comfortable enough so he can start chewing on things. Good boy. Yeah. Oh, there you go. And this is good too. Having little moments of doing this. He's getting more comfortable. Oh yeah, there you go, buddy. All done. No. Stay. Stay. Nope. Down. Good boy. Stay. Yes, good boy. Sully, okay, heel. Good. Heel. Good boy. So every 40 to 50% of the time that this collar engages, I'm pressing this button. Nope, heel. Good boy. Good. And remember, his reward doing obedience, since he has a hard time eating in new environments. Sully, no, heel. Good boy. Left. Nope, left. Sit. Good boy. 40-50% of the time that this collar engages, I'm using this. And his reward for doing obedience is to go sniff. Now, the other thing I'm trying to do with him is that not every single time do I ask him to sit, does he get to go sniff, so I'm breaking that pattern up a little bit more. So I'm doing a little bit more of those, like, heel, sit, and then we go sniff at the end, making more of that behavior chain, if that makes sense. Sully, okay, heel. Good. I'm also trying to fix his left front behavior. Good boy. I am not using e-collar for spatial corrections. Good boy. Sully, let's go. Good boy. Yeah, good job. Good. Nope, heel. Good boy. Good. Sully, heel. Nope. Good. There are two dogs up there. Two little ones. Sully, heel. Nope. And a person. Good boy. Leave. Good. Sully, sit. Good boy. Okay, go sniff. That was a lot of hard work. And there's another dog coming, so we'll kind of go with this and let him sniff quite a bit. I did amp him up to a 2 because there are dogs. The bigger dog that is also reactive, so I might put him up to a 3. Like I said, we're really trying to fight this reactivity in the butt. Good boy, Sully. Good boy. Okay, heel. Good. There's dogs, so I'm not using that when he chose to go with him. Good boy. Good boy. Are you guys coming this way? Are you guys coming this way? Yeah. He's not friendly. So I just need a little bit of space if you give me a second. Sully, let's go.
We can just go around the other way.
Are you sure? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we don't care.
Thank you. Good boy. Heel. Nope, heel. Good. No. Sully, sit. Good job, buddy. There is that dog still out there. And that was on a 2. He didn't react because he was just sniffing, mitigated that reaction just by saying, you know, a couple words like, are you guys coming this way? If I can go into like somebody's yard, I will sometimes. But like I said, just mitigating those reactions. Luckily, they were nice enough. They decided to go around the other way, and he didn't react. So he got to see 3 different dogs and not react, which is great. And I did not even use the e-collar, except for when he was trying to stare at the person. This is a little sociable. Okay, so we just had a really awesome interaction. There's some puppies playing in the front yard over here, and I didn't see them because they were behind some cars. Kept walking. Sully watched a bit, but he kept walking. He tried to go sniff. Then he did like a little bit of a whine. I did not use the e-collar at all as I was passing those puppies, except for when he tried to go sniff something. Nope, sit. Because that's not part of what I want him to do. But he definitely does test quite a bit less. But like I didn't even have to use the e-collar walking past, 3 different puppies in the front yard. We just went past. He kind of looked and we kept going. So now we're actually sitting 1 yard away from them, just kind of hanging out. I let him sniff for a second. He did like a little psych out sniff. Actually, they're right there. You can see them. They're running around. Good boy, Sully. Good job, buddy. We're just sitting and watching. They're probably like 1.5 yards, 2 yards away. Sully, down. No. Down. Obviously, I don't have the e-collar because my phone's in my hand. Good boy. I'm just going to have him hang out here with these puppies over here because he can, like, kind of see them, kind of can't. There's a lot of visual blockers. But he's doing pretty good. I don't want him to... Nope. Down. Good boy. After he hangs out here for a little bit. Good job, buddy. I'll give him another sniff break. But I really want him to kind of hang out near these 3 puppies that are running around. Yes. Look at you, taking food. No e-collar right now, but he's taking food. These dogs are running around. Got some people approaching. Just like, he is also more readily taking food when he's in a down than he is standing or sitting. If he's in a heel, he doesn't really care. He knows his heel, it's fine. But we might be doing a lot of his reactivity training in the down. Okay. Yes, good boy. We'll even practice some of his downstay behaviors. Yes, good boy. Good job, buddy. Yes, good boy. Yes, importantly, I don't really want to push my limits. Say, good boy. We know that if we watch people, he gets rewarded too. Say. No e-collar right now, just trained behaviors. Yes, good boy. Sometimes I like having the e-collar a little bit because you could set up a good hard, like, this is what's not accepted, and then when they know what's not accepted, you can really reinforce what's accepted. Yes. Because that not accepted behavior is then less strong. Instead of trying to fight over it. Yes, good boy. Not gonna take food. Yes. I'd rather watch the people. Good boy. These puppies are just having a grand old time. doesn't even care about him. Yes. Ooh, that good stuff. Another amazing thing is, I know he's a little nervous over this lawnmower, but I asked him, or I told him he could go sniff after he was healing for a good while. And when he was done sniffing, he just kind of watched some things that concerned him and then sat down. Now we're next to the lawnmower and he's just sitting down. The lawnmower kind of freaked him out at the beginning of the session. So yeah, kids on like the scooters and stuff, the lawnmowers, things that make like a good bit of noise, those are a little nervous to him. But I mean, aside from dogs, I mean, we walked past those puppies and stuff, he did nothing. We haven't passed any dogs on the street because that's a little too hard right now. But so far so good. Okay, unfortunately, we got approached by an off-leash dog. It had Sully in a sit. We were just kind of calmly watching the dog. He was doing great, and then this like really old dog came up, just kind of going to sniff, going to say hello. Sully was completely fine until the dog was within 10 feet of us. Then he got excited and wanted to go say hello. Down. They came and got their dog. What I did is I had Sully in the sit. I knew his sit was reliable at that point. Sully, no. Down. No, down. No. Good boy. I knew his sit was reliable at that point. I knew moving would get him amped up and increase his energy. So I went in front of him and I kind of held him back. I had my hand up, not correcting, no pressure on him. And then I had my stance kind of like this. And what I did is that when that dog came up, which came up to sniff me first, is I kind of just swung my leg and made my body a block so that Sully knew that I wasn't going to let that dog approach him. Obviously the person came up and they're like, oh, okay, you know, she's not going to do anything. And I was like, yeah, but he might. You know, there's just kind of interaction. Luckily that dog didn't come up super hot, and was relatively chill. And then we made some space. Sully was still fixated when we went to go past the house, so I used the e-collar a little bit to kind of break that fixation. And then we went from there, and now we're the same distance away, and all is good.